Long ago, in the quiet hills of Bethlehem, lived a young shepherd boy named David. He was the youngest of 8 brothers and spent his days caring for his father's sheep. Though small in size, David had a heart full of courage and a faith even bigger than the mountains around him. When wild animals like lions or bears came to attack his sheep, David didn't run. He stood his ground and fought them off. He believed the Lord was always with him. One day, something unusual happened. David's father Jesse called him and said, "Take this food to your brothers at the battlefield. See how they are doing." David obeyed and hurried to the valley of Elah, where the Israelite army was camped. There he saw something shocking. Across the valley stood the army of the Philistines, and with them was a giant, a warrior named Goliath. Goliath was enormous, over 9 feet tall. He wore bronze armor that shone in the sunlight and carried a spear so big it looked like a tree branch. Every morning and evening, for 40 days, Goliath walked out and mocked the Israelites. He shouted, "Why are you hiding? Send one man to fight me. If he wins, we'll be your slaves, but if I win, you'll be ours." The soldiers trembled. No one dared to fight him. David steps forward. But when David heard Goliath's words, he didn't shake with fear. He asked, "Who is this man who defies the armies of the living God?" His brothers got angry. "You're just a boy. Go back to your sheep." But David stood firm. Word reached King Saul, and David was brought before him. "I will fight the giant," David said. Saul replied, "You are too young. He's been a warrior all his life." But David smiled and said, "I've killed lions and bears to protect my sheep. The same God who saved me then will save me now." King Saul gave David his armor, but it was too heavy. David removed it and instead picked up what he trusted, his sling, and 5 smooth stones from a nearby stream. With faith in his heart and no fear in his steps, David walked toward Goliath. Goliath saw David coming and laughed. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" But David shouted back, "You come at me with sword and spear, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts." He placed a stone in his sling. He spun it once, twice, 3 times, and let it fly.